Today on Vallo Vision News, learn about how Montevallo students are pushing to keep public universities across Alabama funded.
And stepping out, how members of UM's Divine Nine organizations helped inspire TRIO high school students.
Hello and welcome to Vallo Vision News. I'm Cypress Wilkinson.
And I'm Isaiah Wilson. Thanks so much for watching. College students from across the state made their voices heard in Montgomery last Thursday for Higher Ed Day.
Almost 24 students from UM Student Government Association participated in Alabama's annual march to advocate for funding and support for higher education. SGA Vice President Caleb Jernigan marched in Montgomery to show his support.
College has a way of connecting people that is just not found anywhere else, and through higher education, that's how that's accomplished.
According to the Higher Education Partnership of Alabama's website, Higher Ed has made a $20 billion economic impact on our state.
Members of UM's Divine Nine fraternities and sororities helped hype up high school TRIO students about college. The 2025 Betty Duff Student Leadership Conference hosted members of the university's National Panhellenic Council this past Friday in Birmingham. Divine Nine members showed off their skills in a stroll-off. They also had the opportunity to answer questions about balancing college life and Greek life. All 6 of the university's NPHC organizations took part in the event.
The Department of Communication is preparing to host its annual networking fair this Wednesday. Communication Career Day will be from 10 to 11:30 a.m. in the Student Activity Center. All UM students, faculty, and staff are invited to come network with alumni and other professionals to learn more about how a communication degree can be used in various career fields. There will be representatives showcasing careers in journalism, marketing, healthcare, finance, and more. Also happening this week, UM's theater department will debut its latest play, POTUS. The play focuses on 7 women who are tasked with cleaning up the mess of a president who caused a global crisis. You can see the show February 27th through March 2nd at the Discover Shelby Theater in the Allen and Lindsay Song Center for the Arts. You can purchase tickets at montevallotickets.universitytickets.com.
What did you do last week? That question in an email from the Trump administration's Office of Personnel Management to every federal employee this weekend ignited a firestorm of contradiction and confusion across the government. With Elon Musk fueling the flames by posting on X the potentially dire consequences of not responding, Laura Aguirre reports from Washington.
It's just chaos.
This Seattle-based TSA agent is speaking out anonymously, fearing reprisals, one of hundreds of thousands of federal employees who received this email from the Office of Personnel Management demanding that they reply with 5 job accomplishments from the past week by midnight. Or, as Elon Musk posted on X soon after, failure to respond would be considered a resignation.
And you're not going to get unemployment because if it's a resignation, then you can't apply for unemployment.
The Saturday email sparked confusion through several chains of command, leaders at multiple federal agencies directing their staffers not to reply, pending further guidance, hinting of a potential authority rift between newly confirmed agency chiefs and Musk. President Donald Trump weighing in today during an Oval Office sit-down with the French president.
If you don't answer, like you're sort of semi-fired or you're fired, because a lot of people are not answering because they don't even exist.
This is a violation of labor contracts, labor law.
A group of federal unions filed an updated legal challenge in California Sunday to include the OPM emails demand, in addition to their previous filings related to the mass firing of workers. A hearing on that temporary restraining order is set for Thursday. The Transportation Department did order its employees to respond by OPM's deadline, including the FAA's air traffic controllers, many who, union leaders say, are working mandatory overtime 6 days a week. I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
Monday afternoon, the Department of Agriculture told its workers they are not required to respond to the OPM email, according to a USDA email obtained by CNN, calling any employee response voluntary. Remember, there's always more news 24/7 on our social media pages. Just search for Vallo Vision News on Instagram, Facebook, and X. Still ahead on VVN, a new high-tech way to learn American Sign Language, how this AI tool can help.
Plus, a cross-country move was almost a catastrophe. Meet the lucky feline that survived a move across the country, trapped inside the family couch. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Vallo Vision News. In this week's tech news, a new AI platform could make learning sign language easier. NVIDIA has launched the free platform called Signs. It features a 3D avatar to demonstrate signs. Users keep their video cameras on while interacting with the platform, and an AI tool provides feedback as users practice. The platform features 100 distinct signs, but NVIDIA hopes to grow that to 1,000. By allowing ASL speakers to contribute videos of signs not yet available. ASL is the third most prevalent language in the United States, behind English and Spanish. Apple is launching a cheaper version of the iPhone 16. It's called the iPhone 16e, and it will sell for $599. It will be the cheapest iPhone Apple sells that supports its AI tool, Apple Intelligence. Apple is hoping this cheaper iPhone will put its own AI tools in the hands of more consumers. The iPhone 16e goes on sale this Friday.
Finally today, a missing cat has been reunited with its family after making an incredible journey. Shrink wrapped inside of a couch that was shipped thousands of miles across the nation. Jeremy Roth has the details in today's Take a Look at This.
A family is breathing a sigh of relief after their cat, missing for several weeks, was found in an unlikely place, inside a couch shipped cross-country. You gotta be kidding me! It started when the Hansons were moving from Washington to Colorado. On the day the movers arrived, the family's cat, Sunny Lou, vanished. Exhausting all search options, the Hansons were forced to leave Washington without Sunny Lou. Or so they thought. 3 weeks later, when the furniture arrived, they heard a surprise yoo-hoo from Sunny Lou.
I heard a meow.
The calling cat was discovered inside the family's couch, shipped cross-country with the feline stowaway shrink-wrapped inside. Thousands of miles with no food or water, Sunny Lou was weak, but alive, and is now back in its loving family's arms following one truly odd odyssey. An unlucky dog is lucky to have found some help from some Wisconsin cops after getting its head stuck in a treat jar in an apparent attempt to nab the last milk bone. The bone-headed predicament was solved with some tools and a little elbow grease, and in no time flat, Murphy was freed. When asked to describe what the ordeal was like, the dog replied simply, "Rough." Finally, being a teenage girl can be rough. Most men wouldn't know, but this Alaska teacher now has a better idea of what some young women suffer through without easy access to essential menstrual products. A group of Anchorage students fundraising for just that picked this beloved male teacher and hooked him up to a menstrual cramp simulator, and low-voltage hilarity ensued. So far, the students' efforts have raised thousands towards their goal, thanks in part to this shocking but enlightening simulation.
That hurts!
For Take a Look at This,
What are you looking at?
I'm Jeremy Roth.
Remember, there's always more news from our team of reporters on our website, ValloVisionNews.com. That's all the time we have for today's show.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in to Vallo Vision News again next week.